Hey everyone, it's Rob, and welcome to my third part of my Let's Play of Daikatana. This is the third level, Solitary, and as mentioned before, this is a precursor to a web series I would like to make, taking stuff that people tend to jump on the bandwagon about, and either they really hate stuff or they really dislike stuff, and turning it on its head. So, I'm showing you guys how much I just love Daikatana and the intricacies of it and stuff, and just showing just how not terrible it is. So, let's go to Solitary. As you can see, first level isn't all green like everyone says, and there's no robo-skeeters or froginators anywhere in this level, so yeah, that just shows that most people that play this game have barely played past the first couple of levels. And those levels really weren't that bad, so a little unorthodox for what you'd expect the beginning of a game to be, but what do you do? So like the tanks from Quake 2, which, by the way, this is Quake 2 engine. If the arm is blocked by an obstacle, they will not shoot at you, or it'll be blocked. So with that, now I'm just going to go back and collect the stuff, including the first secret, because yeah. You will, by opening up those cages in the next area, why did I do that? You will unwittingly start an alarm which is supposed to close that door. The last couple of playthroughs it hasn't for some weird reason. But nonetheless, better safe than sorry. So I just got that stuff on that armor that plastisteel armor from underneath the stairs, and underneath these stairs is this opens up the cells and the way to the next area. Why I'm using the autocycler is this thing doesn't have ricochet. It's safer for you here. Now I'm going to quickly run towards here because these guys are going to try to escape, and that's if that door is going to close, which it didn't this time. You won't be able to get that kill, one of the kills for the level, because he's stuck in the door. Not the end of the world, because I wouldn't assume that enemies that don't attack you like those would actually be worth much. But who would have thought that eggs that don't attack you would be worth a lot of experience? That one's down, so let's conduct stuff from in here. Sweet. Alright. At this point, since this is the second level in the N64, the levels start being more noticeable to the PC original. This level, even though the architecture has been simplified, doesn't have much cut out of it, to tell you the truth. Oh, look, there we go. I don't need that acro anymore, so I'll go straight to attack. Since I botched that up, I lost it. Last level. Oh, noes. There we go. And there's the Hoss portal. Actually, this one isn't labeled. There are bigger ones that have Hoss portal on them, so I don't know why I didn't pick up that ammo, but there's some here as well. Yeah, I'm definitely ahead of the curve here. Before I started killing eggs, the level up would be killing after killing this mech in here, so I am leveling up faster. So, yeah. Another guard. I like to toy with the idea of throwing C4 up there, but it's a little, especially especially when you're trying to do it fast. Shock cycler cells. Destroy that. Suddenly that door opens up. Bye. There's a golden soul around the corner here, so I'm not too worried. I'm just surprised about that whole dope fish thing. Obviously, I'm recording these in sequence since I'm talking about something that happened in the last video. Behind the door is a secret. There's my life seed. Or golden soul. Derp! Now I know that in the newest version of 1.3 they add a ladder here because I did play at least that far. Actually I played right up until Acropolis. There's a part that's screwed up. The Acropolis. I'm not gonna pick up that C4 because that is M. Now this part is tricky. I'm actually going to save during this part. Kind of need it for my survival here. So I apologize for the saving, but I gotta do it. This part is a little evil. Not gonna lie. See how well I can. See if I can do it without it. Well, looks like I killed everything. Oh, this... Oh, not going too bad so far. And they destroyed it. Die! Jeez. And I made it through with 2 health. Looks like I'm pretty lucky. From the dope fish to this, I've been pretty lucky so far. The tough parts, I've been surviving. Normally I try that with a hell of a lot more health. Because I usually have some of the golden soul left. So, I'm proud of that. Worth it for that. There's a secret with nothing in it coming up. Need to go back up with that. This secret right here. That's not the secret. A vent that leads me further back into the level is the secret. But there's nothing actually back there, so... Well, there is, but there's 2 ways back there, so I'm going to just go back later. Wow, been pretty lucky, pretty darn lucky. The aggro, this is a little easier, but... Ducking does allow you to avoid stuff easier, even though you move slower. It's just the way FPS games are. Let's just get those last 2 enemies. And then... Forgot about that, but that's okay. That last enemy ain't gonna break me. I had a brain fart there. My apologies. I sometimes get them, like I'm sure plenty of people do on Let's Plays, since they're not quite live, but they're recorded. pretty good. Only loaded a few times so far. And that was for the Dopefish room. I think one other time, so... Cycler cells. Pastille armor. More shot cycler cells. Now, there's some questionable secrets in this game because it doesn't make any sense why they're there. Like, that's not a secret there, but it may as well be. That's like an acro power-up. But what's the point in doing it if you're just gonna be up in some vents, you know? Now, let's exit this first part of the level. While I pick up that last secret, which is this. Just something I've been starting is using the C4 here. I'll shut up. The loading screen here. Alrighty. So far, so good. This sucker up. Now let's destroy almost everything in the level. Because I got this Wraith Orb, which is going to make me nicely invisible. When I shot that C4, it also destroyed a box that allows me to turn off those lasers and opens up a secret, which I'm not quite going to yet. Another brain fart. I apologize. That guy just spawned there. There's some enemy spawns, but not many. I just hit myself. Are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? That was actually very clean like that. Again, almost entirely pointless. Yeah. Secret time. Shot cycler puts you right up. Allows you to shoot it to kind of rocket jump, which is kind of cool. It doesn't allow you to slow down your jump, but if you slow down your falls, like would be nice. This is the next secret right here. Just fall down here. There. We have more ultimate gas cannons. You got 2 more secrets to do. Right there. Some nice ammo. And underneath where the laser was. Just some more ammo. Time to go to the actual prison part of Solitary here, where we'll meet Superfly Johnson. Yes, that is his awesome name. I haven't quite found a, besides shooting everything, surefire way of doing this part. there's the cutscene, I'll do this in order.
Man, you toasted those dudes, but good. Thanks.
Don't mention it. What the hell is that anyway?
Just another one of Mishima's toys. Some sort of heavy-duty torture device. Pretty nasty, huh? Now how about lending me a hand in opening my cell?
How about some information first?
Speak.
I'm looking for someone. She's only been locked up in here for a couple of weeks.
An Asian girl?
Yes, that's right. You've seen her?
Yeah. She's a hot one. Feisty, too. Gave Mishima's goons a run for their money before they finally chased her down.
Do you have any idea where they took her?
Sure do. High security defense wing. I'll show you if you want. Got some business of my own to take care of.
What kind of business?
The killing kind. Got a score to settle with the boss man.
Looks like we're in the same line of work. Any ideas on how to get you out of that cell?
Access card behind the Mishima logo. You passed it on the way in. Just follow the power conduit and blow up the control box.
Since I've blown up plenty of control boxes, self-explanatory. There's the prison key card.
Hey, get me out of this! Come on! What's taking so long? About time. I'm ready for some action.
You know, maybe nostalgia or something, but I do really like the Quake 2 engine. I don't mind the weird-looking models and stuff in this because I just love the way the Quake 2 engine looks. I know that people say it looked dated at the time, but I like to think of it as a stylistic thing. It's all about how a game looks, not plays. Or plays, not looks, I meant to say. Alrighty.
Body parts. Nasty. You like pushing me around?
Alrighty. Cutscene for the next level coming up.
Where to?
Our best bet is to cut across the crematorium.
You seem to know your way around here pretty well. Must have been in here a while, eh?
You could say that. I'm a former employee. Head Security Chief Superfly Johnson. At your service.
You worked here? Then why?
A pretty boy like you probably can't imagine the kind of crap that goes on behind closed doors. The constant torture and abuse of prisoners. Whacked out experiments to test folks' threshold of pain. Pretty sick, sadistic stuff. At first, I turned a blind eye. Eventually, I got fed up enough to speak out and confront my superiors. They rewarded me with a death sentence for what they labeled as insubordination and conspiracy against the state.
Figures. That seems to be the Mishima way.
Well, old Kaigi's about to get a taste of his own medicine. Because I aim to collect my severance in blood.
I don't get it. Why would Mishima need a crematorium inside his fortress?
Never figured that out myself. I always assumed it was a front for something, but for what? I don't know.
Maybe it's time we found out.
Let's move!
And that concludes part 3. Stay tuned for part 4, which is the crematorium, obviously. This is where the difficulty spikes a bit. Not because of AI. Everything you heard about AI about this game, yes, there are problems, but it's not as bad as people make it out to be. I will show you guys some tricks and some sticky parts to look out for if you guys decide to play this game yourself. So I'm just going to save my game here, and I'll see you guys next time.